My best friend once called me a packaged person, and the first time when she said this, I felt extremely bad. But the more I thought about it, I realized I am a packaged person. I am a carefully curated version of myself. There are things that I taught myself. I told myself that this is the way I want to be, and I forced myself to be that way. It's not that it's inauthentic to who I actually am, but it is a choice to be a certain way. I like to be the person who doesn't take life too seriously. I like being the person who laughs at everything. I like being that person who people can depend on. I like not taking myself, my work, or anything around me too seriously. I like being that person. I absolutely enjoy it. But also, that creates a paradox. I feel that's the only way I'm allowed to exist. And I feel extremely uncomfortable when I try showing other parts of myself to my friends. Because I'm like, maybe they just like the perfect version of myself and they will not like me when they see the messy version that I'm presenting. And I get stuck in a very weird loop where I hesitate showing my real version to someone, and then I get angry and sad that why is no one seeing the real version of me? Why is no one looking beyond the version that I am showing them? But the truth is, I've also not allowed them to see it. Because while I do want people around me, I do want them to be there to support me, I also like the fact that they don't know me. The urge to be the mysterious baddie that no one really knows about and no one has seen down is very real. I love being that person. I don't want to show that I'm vulnerable. But at the same time, I really wish people saw that. And the worst part is when there are people who actually see through that perfect version that I show them, I don't like it. I judge myself. I'm like, oh my god, they must be thinking so badly about me because they can see that a petty thing is making me angry, or they can see that I'm getting jealous, or the emotions that maybe I don't allow myself to have. They can see that I'm having those emotions, and I don't like that feeling either. So I feel like I'm constantly stuck in the paradox of wanting to be seen but also not wanting to be seen. I want to be heard, but I also don't want anyone to know what's actually going on in my mind. And that creates a horrible loop, which is genuinely not good for me. I realize that. I absolutely know that. I wish I had a solution for it. Sometimes I blame it on my friends, and I'm like, if they would have pushed a little harder, I would have told them what's going on. But the truth is, even I don't know what I want. Do I want people to know me, or do I want to stay anonymous? I have this version of me who wants to stay out on social media and talk about everything about my life. And then there's that version of me that wants to be anonymous, who wants to disappear from the face of earth because I just don't want any interaction. I think I'm living in that paradox, and I know I'm not the only one feeling this. So if this seems relatable to you, and if you think you're also living in a similar paradox, this video is for you. I don't have a solution for you, unfortunately. I do hope you and I find people who actually see you and not the image that you're putting out, and they still make you feel comfortable, that you allow yourself to be imperfect with them. But I do know that knowing that there's someone else who goes through the same dilemma can sometimes make you feel heard. So I hope you feel seen with this video. That's it. Bye.